Yeah, yeah.
Let's start, Anand.
Let's start.
Recording in progress.
Start, Jigar.
Yes, Ganesh, please go on.
Cool. So, hello. Good afternoon, namaskar, adab, abhinandan, or abhar. Devi or Sajano, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you and your families are all safe and tracking all your goals in life. This is your host and host, Kanish Gupta, and welcome to An Academy's KKR Meet and Greet. So let's start this event on a very small quote, which is cricket is just not only a game, it is a life changer game. So thank you all of you for joining us here today. Let us start the event with introducing our esteemed guests of the eve, starting with the Australian cricket test captain, an impeccably complete fast bowler who has all the weapons to destroy his opponent's wickets. Please welcome Mr. Pat Cummins. Next, ladies and gentlemen, someone who adheres to the real style of cricket, a cricketer with a rock steady techniques who has led Indian cricket team to several victories through his remarkable performances. Please welcome Mr. Ajinkya Rahane. Last but not the least, he is one of the most reliable and consistent performer of KKR team, a cricketer with amazing stroke playing techniques and ever ready for his team. He is none other than Mr. Nitish Rana. So thank you to all our players who have joined us here today. And now let us begin our meet and greet event. And before, just a small reminder, please ask only two questions to the players whenever you are called for. So we are going to start with Abhinav sir. Sir, requesting you to please unmute yourself and ask your first question to Ajinkya sir.
Hello, hi Ajinkya. I want to know, I am curious to know what are you always thinking because I have seen you focused whenever camera shows you. Always thinking whenever you are batting. So what do you think at that time?
I don't think anything. I want people to think about what I'm thinking, but in my mind, there's nothing. My mind is completely blank. That's just a camera face for you guys.
Battery 50%. Connected to VSKTOP CMRJ3FJ.
Yeah, hello.
Connected to iPhone. Battery 50%. Connected to VSKTOP CMRJ3FJ. And iPhone.
So much, sir. Thank you so much. Now I would request Prashant sir, Prashant sir, to please unmute yourself and you can ask your first question.
Just a second. Just a second. Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Am I audible? Yeah, actually, my primary mic was stopped working. Hi, Pat, sir. First of all, I'm a huge fan, and I have been following your bowling for quite some time, and I also like to play club cricket, and I'm also a bowler myself. I would like to ask you this one question: that what are your picks for the top three Indian fast bowlers currently, which you feel? Correct, correct. Thanks, sir. Yeah. So मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नीतीश राणा से है। तो जैसे हम लोग भी टीचर हैं, हम एजुकेटर हैं, तो बच्चे हम लोग को आइडियलाइज करते हैं, सोचते हैं कि भाई हम इनके जैसे बनेंगे। तो आप कौन से लेफ्ट हैंड प्लेयर को आइडियलाइज करते हैं? और आप कभी आपने सोचा होगा जब उनको स्क्रीन पर खेलते हुए देखा होगा, तो आपने सोचा होगा कि यार इसके जैसे मुझे खेलना है। वो कौन से लेफ्ट हैंड प्लेयर है? थैंक यू सर।
Battery 50%. Connected to VSKTOP CMRJ3FJ.
Hi, Matt. First and foremost, I feel like everyone else over here, I'm also a huge fan. And my question is a little different. All of us know you and the immense contribution that you have made towards the game. But just considering it as a hypothetical situation that if you would not have made it big in cricket, where would you see yourself in today's date? If not cricket, then what else?
I don't know really. I started playing cricket basically straight after school, but I did a university degree in business and marketing. So maybe yes, an office job in that kind of area. But yeah, I'm lucky. I've cricket worked out. I also like a bit of DIY, but I'm not a very good builder, so I might have tried that, but wouldn't have worked.
So we are glad we have you here in cricket for that matter.
Thank you.
Great. Ma'am, you can ask your next question, please.
Yes, my next question would be for Ajinkya. I just wanted to know, like, since all of us are educators, we teach students, everyone goes through their own set of highs and lows, and cricket being a technical game and a game, I know you probably experience a lot of lows out there. How do you deal with those phases? Who and what happens to be your support system in those lows of the game?
I think it's important to be confident and stay humble in your lows. Try to learn uh, as many times as possible, and what mistakes you have made, just learn from your mistakes and stay humble. I feel I always go to my family whenever I'm in those because they are my biggest support system. And Praveen Ambre sir, who's been my coach, who's our Mumbai coach uh, since I made my debut. So my family and my Praveen sir, I go up to that in my roles.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would request Dipanshu sir. Sir, please unmute yourself and please ask your questions to Pat sir.
Hi, good afternoon, and especially to the KKR team for taking out time for this. My first question is to Pat. Pat, what was the thought process behind when you were chasing the MI game? And did you think that you could break the record for the fastest 50? And also, I would just like to wish you a happy birthday in advance because you'll be celebrating it on Sunday, I think.
Thank you very much. I wish you kept that birthday quiet because now I'm going to end up with cake in my face. I think similar to what Jinx said before, I was just trying to have a really clear mind. I think I bat at my best when I'm just not thinking. I'm just trying to see the ball and know my kind of areas and just go for it. I think, if I overthink it, it's not my strength. I don't have as many shots as these guys. So, fortunately it came off. It's not always like that, but sometimes when it's you need to score runs really quickly, it's actually sometimes the easiest thing because you can just be really focused on that.
All right. Thank you.
Sir, ask your next question, please.
मेरा अगला सवाल नीतीश के लिए। नीतीश, आपका जनरली मिडिल ऑर्डर में एंकर का रोल रहता है, तो कभी आपको लगता है बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर रहता है आपके ऊपर कि मिडिल ऑर्डर्स में आप स्टेबिलिटी देते हो टीम को कि अगर मैं जल्दी आउट हो गया तो टीम पे प्रेशर रहेगा या स्कोर करना मुश्किल हो जाएगा?
सर, ये तो अगर मैं टॉप ऑर्डर में भी बैटिंग करूंगा वो प्रेशर तो हमेशा रहेगा क्योंकि वर्ल्ड की सबसे बिगेस्ट लीग है और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि एक रोल अगर दिया गया तो ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है कि मैं हर मैच में वो रोल प्ले कर सकूं, बट कोशिश करता हूं ज़्यादा टाइम करने की और अभी तक सक्सेसफुल रहा हूं, तो टीम के लिए जितना सक्सेसफुल रहूंगा उतना अच्छा है।
थैंक यू नीतीश, थैंक यू।
Great. Thank you so much, sir. Now I am requesting Sohan sir, please, if you can unmute yourself and you can ask your questions, starting with Ajinkya sir.
Hello, sir. Ajinkya, sir. Pat
Hello.
Cummins, sir. Nitish Rana, sir. Hello, sir. So
Hello,
my
sir.
my first question is for Ajinkya Rahani, sir. Who is your all-time favorite cricketer? Rahani,
My
sir.
all-time favorite, there are two actually, Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. My also, Sachin Tendulkar is my favorite cricketer. And my next question is for Nitish Rana, sir.
Yes, sir.
नीतीश सर जैसे हर बंदे की सक्सेस में किसी का सपोर्ट होता है, तो आपको किन्होंने सबसे ज्यादा सपोर्ट किया यहाँ तक आने में?
सर आई गेस मेरी फैमिली ने, क्योंकि
Okay,
मेरे
sir.
फादर भी टीचर थे, अभी रिटायर हुए हैं 1 साल पहले। तो
Nice.
बचपन में काफी लोगों ने बोला स्कूल में कि क्यों उसको क्रिकेट में भेज रहा है, पढ़ाता क्यों नहीं है, तू तो खुद टीचर है। तो वो सब चीजें पापा ने डेली झेलते थे पापा, और उसके बाद फिर आज मैं इस जगह पे हूँ, तो आज प्राउडली वो बोल सकते हैं कि उस टाइम जो किया था उन्होंने, वो फैमिली के लिए और मेरे लिए किया था। तो अगर वो उस टाइम वो चीज नहीं करते तो आज मैं नहीं होता।
चलिए, बहुत अच्छा सर। नहीं तो टीचर्स का तो रहता ही है, टीचर्स के बच्चे तो टीचर ही बने, ऐसा कुछ रहता है, टीचर वाले बच्चे तो पढ़े ही। ओके सर, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would request Ajit sir. Ajit sir, can you please unmute yourself and ask your set of questions?
Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are completely audible.
Okay. So my first question to Pat Cummins, sir. So Pat Cummins, sir, very good afternoon. First of all, so I'm little nervous because whenever I see you as a player, as a bowler, so in my mind, in a back of mind, the one question is there. So can you name 3 bowlers whom you admired the most when you started playing cricket?
Good afternoon.
That was the
3 bowlers. The Aussie Test team when I was growing up was really successful, so they're probably the guys I looked up to the most. So, Glenn McGrath was the main bowler. I liked him, just how consistent he was. Brett Lee, bowled really fast, big celebration, was kind of the young guy who just tried to stick it to the other team. And then probably not a fast bowler, but Shane Warne as well. Loved that whenever he had the ball in his hand, he controlled the game. You could tell that it was a big moment, that the batters were nervous before he even bowled. So those were the 3 guys I loved watching most.
Thank you, sir. My next question is for Ajinkya sir. Ajinkya sir, नमस्कार. मी पण महाराष्ट्रामधूनच येतो, त्यामुळे तुमच्याशी थोडंसं मराठीतून बोलणार आहे. आणि सगळ्यात अगोदर तर एक महाराष्ट्रीयन व्यक्ती असून क्रिकेटमध्ये तुम्ही जे नाव कमवताय त्याबाबतीत खूप प्राऊड फील होतो आम्हाला की आमच्या स्टेटमधून एक प्लेयर चाललाय. सो माय क्वेश्चन इज फॉर यू दॅट can you tell us that how important for a batsman to keep calm while all the odds against him while playing?
It's really important to be calm, stay focused, and I believe that as an individual you have to focus on control levels, things which you can control rather than outside noise or control things which you cannot control. So I personally believe it's important to stay calm under pressure, focus on controllable things, and just focus on what you can do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Requesting Anirudh sir to please unmute yourself and ask your set of questions.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Hi, Ajinkya sir. Sir, basically my question is regarding, sir, actually in my initial days, I'm a cricketer. I played at under 16 level at UP. So I love to watch cricket and play cricket. So my question with you, in early days, there is some childhood memories regarding all the cricketers. So what would be your childhood memories when you played your initial days of cricket?
My childhood memory about cricket, my father used to come with me. I started playing when I was 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
And my father used to come with me every day, stay there for 2-3 hours and come back with me home, and then he used to go to his office. So the sacrifice which they made about for me, for my cricket, I still remember. Yes, there are many memories about cricket, but I feel it's all about my family. Because of them, I'm here. So, yeah.